Alright, hey everybody. It's me, Aquas, and gonna be playing Fang. This is a relatively obscure Data East arcade game. Bit of a run and gun slash shmup hybrid. Which, which is like fairly unique. I think it does draw some inspiration from Silkworm, which we saw earlier in the marathon, played by BBH, incidentally. It actually has a couple of little nods from Silkworm. In particular, though, in this game, you're gonna be on the ground. Crotch cam. Yeah, we're gonna be on. You're gonna be on the ground with a. I'm gonna be using a six wheeler mech. But there is no mechs that actually fly in this game, unlike Silkworm, which has the jet or whatever. But yeah, the game's really awesome. I think it was 1991. And yeah, I'm going to be attempting the special mode. You guys may have noticed that the players in this marathon, I've been going for 1 credit clear, even though that's not a condition at all to submit to the marathon, as far as I'm aware. Yet, all the arcade players, many of them are doing 1 credit clear attempts. And I will be doing this also. But actually, I'm going to be doing the special mode for this game, which instead of 5 stages for the normal game, with branching paths selection at 2 of the stages. Special mode will have the player do all 12 unique stages instead of 5. Also, the special mode is a forced 1 credit clear mode. So this means that if I fail like 20 minutes in, that means I'm going to have 30 more minutes in my slot. If I happen to fail halfway through or early on, which I'll lose all my health bars, it'll be an instant game over at that point. I will, as a backup, do a normal mode run, which takes about 25 minutes. But otherwise, this special mode run is going to take like an hour. Game's really, really tough. And I'm going to try my best to show you guys most of the game here. The special mode is a particular gauntlet that is available on the original arcade game as well. It is accessible by holding button 1 and button 3 and then pressing start on the title screen. But yeah, so that's pretty much my intro for the game. I'm probably going to have to be in focus mode for a lot of this, so I'll just attempt to interject some commentary about some stuff when I can, but for the most part the game speaks for itself. You have a chargeable sub-weapon via the charge bar on the top left. It has 3 levels of charge, and you use button 3 to deploy that charge. Button 2 is your jump button, button 1 is my shot button, and then I also have a custom auto-fire button for dealing point-blank damage. But yeah, we'll get the run started, I think, here. This is one of those fancy games too that has like the credits in the intro of the track sequence of the game. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, Data East, I think they're pretty proud of this game, and it's quite insane what they did with this. I've been really impressed by it. You have customizable mechs, and I will be using a customized one to help ensure my victory. So yeah, button 1, button 3, and start. We go to this screen where it tells us about special mode. You can select normal mode off the screen if you want as well. But we're doing special mode. For my customized mech, I use the six-wheeler. And my sub-weapon is going to be a Firestorm. This is like a shower of fiery rain that I can deploy. It's pretty powerful. It helps cover you in a lot of situations. You have some other interesting sub-weapons available. Grenade launches grenades to the sides of your mech and it does severe damage. Electrigger can actually cancel bullets on screen, but it's a little bit lacking in power. Missile is a homing missile. We go with the Knuckle Shot. This is the most damage for your melee, which activates automatically when you're close. And then I go with the type of mobility that says 6 wheels. You get 4 helpers that attach to your mech. And the speed is also high. And the high speed is pretty much the main reason I do it. Plus you have the 4 helpers, which aim at the enemies. So there'll be a couple different power-ups throughout the game as well. I'll mostly be using cluster weapon. It's basically a plasma shot. There's the Firestorm right there. That's what that looks like. That's a full charge of it. Use it again here. I'll power up to max power pretty quickly. And then I'll pick up the cluster at the end of this level. With our Firestorm again. Stage 1, nothing too serious going on, but that's like your power-up capsule. If you shoot the capsule enough, it'll start flashing, and then you can shoot it even more to get a screen explosion. That's kind of a nod to Silkworm, with the screen exploding thing, Sparkies. Sparklies. You'll get 1 health back for completing a mission, and then some missions have some health as well. You can get a little bit extra if you start taking a lot of damage. But yeah, stage 2 is going to step it up pretty quickly in this game. Yeah, get ready for the madness to begin pretty quick here. I'm now fully powered up with the cluster shot. The reason you go with this cluster shot is it's pretty good damage. It's pretty good screen coverage, and it does really good damage point blank. Firestorm to cover my ass. And I just grabbed a charge power-up that gives you an instant recharge on your sub-weapon. That can come in handy. Ah, I just took a hit. Darn. Oh man, and another one. That's stupid. Because I just took 2 hits, the game actually doesn't spawn an additional big tank there. So that's something else that happens in this game. Is you can get more health to appear in a level. But also, some bigger enemies will despawn if you've taken damage. Yeah, so 2 hits in stage 2 is not great, but in this early game, I generally play fairly consistent. So I'll probably be able to build the health back up, and then I'll build it up to a maximum. I think it's 8 or 9. And that's where you want to be for as much of the run as possible. Here's our boss here, gotta destroy the core. You also have a dash on the ground. Hold down and jump to do the dash. And you can also, you also have some jump control. You can hold down during your jump to fall down faster. That is actually useful. Yeah, so this stage will be a bit lengthy here, and yeah, it's good times. A lot of the game is gaining control of like the center of the screen. Because you want to just be able to like pepper the kind of the top. You kind of want to just be like being able to hold up to cover most of the screen with bullets, and that anticipates the enemy as well, which will mitigate more response from you as the player. So you'll see me holding up for a lot of this. Oops, that's a bit early on that. That's fine. You're gonna see this enemy appear a lot throughout the game. These guys are like kind of mid-boss type enemies. They're tricky. They're really tricky. You'll see them a lot, so you'll become acquainted with them throughout this run. They can be real ball busters, let me tell you. And that's just the weakest variety of them right there. Got a variety of different enemy types that you do gotta mind them. You do kind of gotta know what they're capable of, so that you can assess the threat properly when things are happening in real time. But it's not a ton of enemy types, but the way they mingle is just plenty of variety. Throw on a firestorm there, cover my ass. There's a distress flare. Oh, I just took a hit there, dang it. There's a distress flare that was going on in the background of this level, which is pretty nice. We are at the boss now. This boss is tough. See if I can manage to do it without taking too much damage. Yep, just dropped a bomb on me. Nice. It's really good I didn't take another hit there. The reason the bosses are really tough is because they have different parts that you can shoot off of them, and depending on the timing of when you destroy each of the parts, it does change their patterns. And that's really tough to account for in a lot of cases on these bosses. And that was no exception. I wasn't quite expecting how that turned out. Sometimes these power-ups are like an enemy themselves, because I really don't want to switch out of the cluster. So you can see me dancing around that power-up, trying to shoot it to be the cluster. That can be a pain. That can be a pain. Big pain. Some of the weapons are, I mean, the weapons are usable. There's a laser, a straight laser. Vulcan, which you've seen already, the spread shot. And then there's a grenade, which is tricky to use. The grenade has the benefit of being able to cancel bullets in its explosion radius. So that's nice. You'll see me use the grenade on purpose later on for some of the bosses. But cluster's damage, it makes it the superior weapon. So yeah, remember, melee is activating automatically as I get close to enemies. That's how I'm doing that gigantic... Oh! Almost took a hit there. That's how I'm doing that gigantic melee damage. Whew. Thankfully, just touching enemies doesn't hurt you. Generally, they have to like hit you with their blade or something or another. So I didn't take damage there, barely. I'm gonna pop that right now. There's something really stupid that happens here sometimes where I take damage from I don't even know what. But thankfully it didn't happen. Watch it. Alright, this boss is cool. It says welcome to Scrap City and stuff. Oh, another health. Oh, there's an early destruction there. Nice, nice. That was great. Actually, I don't know why, but I forced phase 2 a bit early there. But thankfully a charge power-up appeared and I was able to get a pretty quick kill, and now I'm at max health. So we're in this is great shape. This is the shape you want to be in for as long as possible. Now we go into a mission 4, the mission 4 series, stage 4 is essentially. Keep shooting that. Thankfully I grabbed that as C. That was really close. Got tagged by the little guy. Barely. It's really easy for them to creep up on you like that. Alright, good play there. Oh yeah, you do damage up when you jump on stuff too. So I just got killed him. I killed that dude by jumping on him. Which is pretty awesome. Does a little bit of damage, not a ton. Oof, almost took a hit there. Back to full health. And another health if I need it. If I take a hit in the next, like, 20 seconds, I can grab that. Otherwise, I don't. This points. Long stage, eh? This game doesn't F around. This is a pretty hardcore game. Okay, so here I'm gonna actually switch. Yeah, they're gonna give me 2 power-up chances. But I'm gonna want to use grenade for this boss. Very consistent. I would interact with chat and stuff, but yeah, this game's just too intense to be distracted. Alright, so we're just getting melee damage, and then now I'm using the grenade to can't. So you see, it's like eating up these bullets. Yep, that's good. So I'm gonna kill the first phase there, this thing pops out, dodge that. Hit him with the firestorm. Grenades blocking everything the boss does. So that's pretty good. But now I gotta switch back to cluster immediately. And it's kind of tough sometimes because a lot of stages have pretty intense intros, so you better grab the power up immediately, otherwise you're gonna get caught up in the fray. My helpers are we have an underwater level now, so this is like a shmup at this point. Because I'm going to be able to move anywhere now that we're underwater. Yep, good times, good times. That there. Ah. For some reason that shot anticipated me. Yeah, these mines are pretty annoying here, but thankfully I generally know what I need to be doing. A lot of the time you're just sticking the center here because you don't want to get ambushed by the mines popping in from below and above. It's actually a lot of it. See, I stick center to avoid getting hit like that. Oh, it's like C right there. Alright, so we had a good level. Boss is pretty intense, hoping for a good one. That was a bit early. It's okay though. Took a hit there. One hit's perfectly fine here, as I'm likely to get the kill at this moment. Oh my god. Oh my god, the boss. Why isn't it dead yet? Oh my. Okay, that was a big miscalculation there. Yeah, I miscalculated the damage there. I needed the boss to die before I took those hits. I knew I was low on damage, but I didn't think I was so low that I wasn't going to kill the boss at that point. That sucks. That sucks. Looking really good there until that damage happened, so now I gotta play a bit of catch up. Which is possible in this level. So he's just gonna leave after you do a certain amount of damage. Sometimes he sticks around. Oh, it's a bit early on that. It's fine. Alright, I'm going to use a grenade for this upcoming boss. My goal in this boss is to cancel out these lasers that are going to be coming out of a pod. That's going to help me survive this a lot better. Because I want to use the grenade cancel to do that. You'll see it happen hopefully a bit here. So far, so good. Perfect fight, hell yeah. That boss is really tough, but with the grenade, you can actually get a pretty good fight. Alright, so back to full health. And we're going on to the final of the stage 4s. 4A, this can be a tough level. Get our power up back. Back to some cluster action. Oh gosh, I let him set me up. Come on now. Okay. It happens there at the intro sometimes. It's tricky. Like I say, the intros to these levels, they always throw you into the fray to try to catch you off guard, and they do a good job at that, I gotta say. You always want to try to kill those guys as they're vulnerable and they're like skating backwards. That's the ideal time. Might as well pop off a firestorm before grabbing a charge at times. It's just might as well, unless you really want those 1,000 points. It's not much. Oof, looks like a hit there. Let's go ahead and just make sure I grab that properly here. Alright, so we have a double mech fight now. These are tricky, and you gotta do a bunch of these in the game now. Oh. He got the, he had, oh, what the, I thought the other one was dead too. Darn it. That explosion made me think they both died, and then I just put my guard down. Darn it. But yeah, the red one like always jumps, so like you just gotta like dance with them a bit and use your fire stone properly. It's tricky. Unfortunately, I did take a hit there or two. But just gotta move on and stay focused. It can be easy to have a kind of a downward spiral in this game. When you take a hit, it's easy to lose composure, so I just gotta make sure it doesn't happen. I just move on from these mistakes when they happen. Sometimes not even mistakes, though. The game can just surprise you very easily. Just like that. Just like that. That guy got a point-blank shot off because he survived like one fraction of a second longer than that allowed him to get a shot off. Yeah, commentator's curse there. I was probably staying a little too still, though. Probably need to be moving back a little bit more. But yeah. Alright, well done there. That last bit's tricky with those little guys coming out of the ground and on the top. Yeah, for sure. Had to pretty much memorize that little section to some extent. Alright, this boss is really cool. And you can kind of break him down. Though, should go well. Yeah, it's a cool boss. The lightning has a max range, and then you just kind of like keep switching sides and duck under the lightning. It's not too bad once you know the rhythm. Alright, so we're on the last 4 stages now, and they just get more intense. double mech fight again. This is a bit awkward right now, but I think I'm okay. Nicely done. Ignore that. Ooh. Damn it. Got out of position. Ah. Need to stay at front there. Oh no, I just dashed the wrong way. Not a good fight with that guy. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with my performance in this level, but still in okay shape here. Get out of there. Good fight, good fight. Yeah, there's a health in that fight somewhere, but I usually just take damage if I try to get it. 3 more levels. These last 4 levels, they're all the ending stages to the normal mode, so this last 4 stages is literally just a gauntlet of just tough stages. Pretty good. Our friend, the purple one again. He's almost dead. Ah, come on, I can't believe I got hit there. I could sense it coming too, because my movement was slightly off. Double mech fight. Not bad. Ooh, I don't want to use that early. Should be okay though. We can get away with that. That was a good level. Good job at the end there, too. This boss is kind of nuts, but I'm pretty decent at it. That arm has a pretty big hitbox. Oh, damn it, I got hit by that. I think I just took 2 hits. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, the arm again. Oh, this fight. Downhill. Damn. That's lame. Damn, dude. Yeah, that went worse than it typically does for me, sadly. We need to finish him off here. Yeah, damn. I was in pretty good shape there, and then took a few hits from the boss. That's unfortunate. Getting into the danger zone. 5B is really tough too. They're gonna throw me in right away here. Ooh, Nelly. Double mech on the hill. A little bit more annoying on the hill. So frankly, it's not doesn't last for long. Oh! Whoa! Shit balls, that was close. now loading. PS1 has to load there. Arcade would not load there. Sometimes that little load sequence sometimes throws me off. Actually, it's funny. It did almost get there too. Jesus. Yeah, that section's crazy. Yeah. It is because it is. Unfortunately, I took a little too much damage there. One less hit would have been preferred. Oh, so I killed that first one a little early, so we get another double mech fight. I just triggered that. God, this is crazy. Fuck you. Die, you assholes. Oh. I need a grenade. Okay, here's my grenade. Yeah, I need a grenade for this boss. Oh my god, I got an accidental dash. So lame. I needed that help. Yeah, this is looking a little grim here. Okay, survived that. That's good. I shouldn't be over there. Ooh. Gonna go to the final level with 2 health. Nice. So, final level it has some tough spots. The hardest thing is probably the boss. But since my health is so low, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. But it does have a couple health drops, I think, too. So here we go. We made it to the final level. This is good. Just gotta hold it together here. This bit's a little tricky. And wait for these enemies to run out, and then I'm gonna try to take out all those turrets on the front. Yep. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was pretty good. Nice. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. Did that right. Hanging tight, hanging tight. I can just quick kill these turrets now. This isn't so bad. Nice. Well, folks, I had a good final level, and now all that's left is the final boss with 4 health. This is looking fairly reasonable. Holy shit. So I'm gonna use grenade for this guy. Holy shit. Yeah, I was practicing the last boss a good bit too before this event, so I actually fine-tuned my strategy a little bit, so hopefully this goes well. Let's do this. Gonna want to focus my damage on like the center, and then like kind of just I want to destroy like all the parts of the boss like at the same time is basically what the strategy is here. Because if you do them at all out of the order, it's kind of shitty. The resulting pattern, basically. close to go time. Shit. No! Alright, well, the boss had probably like 10 more shots. So my mistake there is I didn't start targeting the head when I was supposed to, and so I ended up having to scramble to destroy the head, which shoots the lightning in that phase. I should have had that, actually, if I just had remembered to focus back on the head, but I thought I was actually hitting it a bunch there. Well, I got to the last boss, so I'm happy. But yeah, guys. Special mode's kind of insane, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that run. Wasn't able to comment on all like the different shit that the enemies do and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, thanks to the GGs, everybody. And yeah. I actually would have had that had I actually stuck to my game plan. But yeah, I just thought that I was getting a few extra hits in the head, so I was good on the damage there. But no, like the strategy actually is really good because like when you're doing that fight, you just kind of naturally, when you're dodging and stuff, you do like the damage like all around. And then it's like when that second sky scrolling is in the background. I was supposed to switch damage to the head, like, basically until the head gets destroyed. But, unfortunately, fatal mistake, but almost clutched it out in the little mech mode. So when you're in the, like, when you're the little dude, if you get 3 power-ups, you can come back as their full mech with, like, a little bit of, with, like, you'll be powered down, but, yeah, you can actually come back from that still. And then if you finish a level in the infantry form, you will come back with the mech as well. But yeah, guys, the game's really sick though. Glad I could show it off. And yeah, I ain't got too much else to say except I'm probably gonna keep playing this game because it's got a lot of replay value with all like the different customization you can do in the mechs. Now it's just one sub weapon, the Firestorm of 4, and it kind of changes the playstyle of the game. But that's it for me. Do enjoy the rest of the marathon.